In the days and weeks that followed Hurricane Ian, donations were flowing in. One group in particular took on the task of organizing and distributing to people who live on or near Fort Myers Beach. That group would soon become known as FMB Strong.
Wink News anchor Russ McCaskey recently stopped by to see how the group is still working to make a difference 2 years later.
People are still struggling, believe it or not.
Walk into the FMB Strong store and you'll see a place that provides food and supplies to people in need. But talk to the people here and you'll find it does so much more. Patty Benson calls it a lifesaver.
It saved my life. It really did.
More about Patty in a moment, but first you should know FMB Strong sprang up in the days following Hurricane Ian to help people who had lost their homes. Heidi Youngworth runs the place, and she understands the needs of people here. She, too, lost nearly everything in the storm.
Everyone who's worked here or pretty much volunteered here, they're survivors helping survivors. Everyone that's here lost their homes. Most of them lost their homes, their vehicles, all their possessions. So we understand when they come through the door what they're going through and what they need.
So the water was about right here.
Patty Benson was one of those who lost everything in the storm. The mud, muck, and smell, all just too much to handle.
And the smelled like someone's septic about 10 times over. It was horrible.
After Hurricane Ian, Heidi's home was a wreck, and to make matters worse, she had fallen coming out of her back door and broken her foot. With her leg in a boot, she was walking to see a friend, and that's when she met Heidi, someone who would change her life. Heidi and FMB Strong were just what Patty needed. Patty eventually would become a volunteer and then a worker at FMB Strong. She's also a hugger.
I try to hug everybody, and I've had people come in and say, you know what, that hug is what kept me from going to jail, or that hug kept me from putting a gun in my head, which I have taken a gun from somebody in here that had it to their head. They didn't want to be here no more. And he's one of my success stories now.
FMB Strong has been recognized and won awards for all the work they do in the community, but it's seeing how they make a difference in people's lives that get them out of bed in the morning.
It's what keeps me coming in here, because I help people. They need food stamps. I help them get on food stamps or Social Security or whatever it is. Whatever they walk in that door and say, hey, I try to help them.